multiplying algebraic fractions. What comes next? Dividing algebraic fractions. Yes, you are correct. You're playing at home and you got that question right. So we want to divide algebraic fractions. So what are we talking about here? Start out nice and simple. We say that 3x over 5 divided by x over 15. Okay, here's our first division. Now remember, if we remember our rules of division, we're going to change this to multiplication and take the reciprocal of the second fraction. So what does that mean? Leave 3x plus 5 the way it is, change that to multiplication, and then flip this, take the reciprocal, so it becomes 15 over x. Okay, and it turns into a multiplication problem, except that one extra step, change the division into multiplication, flip it, and then go ahead and now treat it like a multiplication problem. 5 goes into 15 3 times, x. What am I left with? 3 times 3. The whole thing is just equal to 9. Nice number 9. Very good problem. Okay? Let's do some more of these. Practice, like I keep saying, practice, practice, practice. So here I have AB over 6 divided by B over A. Okay? Keep the first fraction the way it is. We get AB over 6, change that to multiplication, A over B, and go ahead and cancel. What cancels, all we get is the B, so A times A is A squared all over 6. A squared all over 6. Okay, and if you're playing at home, 6, no restrictions, that's perfectly fine, nice and nicey. Okay, let's look at some more of these, building our way up. And we say that 1 divided by 3x over 5 squared. Again, change that to a multiplication. Take the reciprocal, but you probably want to work it out first. So when we work this out first, we get 9x squared over 25. Okay, remember our power to a power rule. That becomes 3 squared is 9, 9x and 5. So we're going to flip that, flip it. We're going to get 25 over 9x squared, which is not that interesting because it's just 1 times 25 over 9x squared, which is 25 over 9x squared. And if you wanted to put a restriction on, you could say x cannot equal 0. Okay? Very good. Not too bad. That's a nice little problem right there. Working our way down the list of problems. So, next one we say is 2 plus 2b over 6 divided by 1 plus b over 9. Okay? Again, 2 algebraic fractions being divided. Change it to multiplication. So we get 2 plus 2b over 6 times 9 over 1 plus b. What are we going to do here? Factor it. This becomes 2 times 1 plus b over 6, 9 over 1 plus b. Okay, 2 goes into 6 3 times. 3 goes into 9 3 times. And our whole answer is beautiful number 3. All that work, and we just get down to a beautiful number 3. Okay? And you know these always get more and more interesting. And I like this problem. It looks simple enough, but easily make a mistake with it. X minus y divided by 1 over y minus x. Okay? What are we going to do here? Again, same idea. Keep the first fraction the way it is, x minus y. Change that to multiplication. Flip this, becomes y minus x over 1. This we should recognize. They're different by a sign of -1. So our whole answer is just -1. Okay, so those were the nice ones that worked out like that. Let's look at some ones, and of course, they're going to get more difficult here, more involved.